Hi, fellow tarot fans. Okay, yesterday I posted a video about a couple of decks that I had purchased recently, and I ended up accidentally deleting it. Can you believe it? So I have to do it over, but that's okay. No problem. So here we go. The deck, the first deck I want to tell you about is the Camelot Oracle deck. Right here. Very, very beautiful. Just gorgeous artwork. The illustrations are by Will Worthington, and the text of the book is written by John Matthews. And this tarot, it's an oracle deck, pardon me. I've started buying oracle decks now. I was never into them before, but when I saw this one, I just absolutely fell in love with it, because I really love the whole King Arthur story, the whole legend, and I just really, really love that stuff. Tudor history, I'm a real Tudor history buff, so just got me right away. But anyway, here's the book that goes with it. It's absolutely fantastic. And it's got all the characters from the King Arthur story in the deck. And it's really, really well written, the book, because it tells you about each character, you know, their goals, their personality traits, and it's just really, really, really great. And another thing about this deck that's really cool that I would like to show you, won't be able to show you all of it because it's too big to show you on the webcam, but this deck has like this really cool kind of a map thing that goes with it that looks like this. Back up a little bit here. It's called the Camelot Oracle map. And what it has is like all these different paths. They're called, let's see, there's like the joyous path, there's like 7 path cards, and I think there's 30 or more archetype cards or character cards. And so you do 2 draws. You do 1 draw from the 7 individual path cards. You shuffle those, pick one of those for your path, and the answer you get from the oracle will differ depending on which path that you take. And then you pick an archetype card. You pick 2, actually. One who is going to be your champion along the path, and then the other archetype you pick is the one who kind of challenges you and questions you about what you should pay attention to while you're on that quest. And so this book, you know, it tells all about the characters and everything. It's just really, really amazing. It is so, so beautiful. Wonderful. And this deck I got a great deal on. I think it was like $45, and I got it at a great store here in Toronto that I mentioned before called BMV. And I think I got it for some like amazing price of like $17.99, and it was brand new. It was just sold at this used bookstore, so I got this amazing deal on it. So anyway, I pulled a few of my favorite cards just to show you some of the amazing, beautiful artwork on it. This first one here is Guinevere, King Arthur's wife. So, so beautiful. Love this card. Reminds me of the Empress. Oh, and here's what the back of the cards looks like. Like so. And then this is the Lady of the Lake. That's where Excalibur, or King Arthur's sword, came from. The Lady of the Lake. Sword in the stone, all that. And then here is Arthur himself, who's on the cover of the Camelot Oracle. These colors, I'm sorry, I've been playing around with lighting a little bit here in my filming area, so the colors are kind of washed out. They're really vivid, bright, beautiful colors, so they're much, much brighter than you're seeing here. But I mean, the artwork is just incredible. I mean, look at Arthur here. He's such a handsome guy, handsome king, born ruler. And then here is Gawain, Sir Gawain, one of King Arthur's Knights of the Round Table. Very, very cute young guy. Very sprightly, all ready to go. And here is Igraine. I think she was Uther's wife, and Uther was Arthur's father. So I think this was Uther's wife. Very strong-looking woman. There's a lot of very strong-looking, powerful women in this deck, which I also like a lot. Very, very strong female characters. And here is Uther. This is Arthur's dad. He's looking very relaxed on his throne there with his foot up. And we have a dragon, the questing beast. Very, very cool looking dragon here. Can you guys see the... I guess you can't see the words below. I'm sorry. Lighting is really... I'm still playing around with it. I apologize. And then this character, I did not hear of this, excuse me, character before. His name is Bors. I guess another Knight of the Round Table. What I really, really like about this card is the light that's streaming in the window into his open hands there. I just think it's a really, really beautiful, compassionate, serene, peaceful image. And then this one is, the last one here is Mordred. And this is the son of Arthur and Morgana. I think Morgana was an enchantress, and she seduced Arthur to have sex with her. And Mordred was their son, and he turned out to be quite the evil guy, just like his mom. Very evil and ambitious. So yeah, those are just a few examples of these oracle cards. I think they're absolutely beautiful. I've only used them once, but I'm looking really, really forward to using this deck a lot. And I know I will, because it is really, really beautiful and fun to play with and look at. Another thing I'm planning to do in the new year on this channel is I want to start doing more daily draws from decks and getting to know my decks that way. I know a lot of people don't talk about their decks until they've really worked with them a lot and they're really familiar with them and stuff. But I kind of like, just kind of going along with you guys and starting a deck and learning it as I go, and you guys learning it along with me. So yeah, I want to start doing more of that. I don't know if I won't be doing like month-long, daily draws or anything from any particular deck, maybe like a week long or 2 weeks, something like that. But I do plan to do some more of that in the new year. Okay, so I'll be right back with my next deck. Okay, and the next deck that I want to show you that I got is called the Rumi Tarot. And again, as you can see, I got this on sale at another store called Seekers in Toronto, which is in the BMV area. It's actually just down the street from it. They have a lot of like really cool used bookstores in that area of town. And this one usually has quite a few nice decks. This was $33.50, and I got it for either $11 or $11.99. Great price. And it's a very beautiful deck. I love the poetry of Rumi. I love his writings and stuff, and these cards have a really nice feature to them, which I will show you. Comes with an awesome book as well. Awesome guidebook. It looks like this. And it's a very thick book. Very, very lengthy. Great description, goes through all of the writings, each one of the cards, their meaning and stuff. The one thing about this deck is, not all of the cards follow the traditional Rider-Waite meaning. Some of them are quite a bit different, actually, which will mean it'll take me some getting used to this deck, learning this deck. But it's really nice. I will show you some of my favorite cards. And what's also really nice is each card has a quote from Rumi at the bottom of each card and gives you something to think about. So that's really nice. This is what the back of the cards looks like. Very, very beautiful emerald green and sort of a crystalline design in the middle. This card is the Chariot. I love how the horse is just like bounding through the sky, those wings, and I just think it's so beautiful. Lovely image. And the quote here says, "Journey forth from your own self to God's self." That's the Chariot. And this next one is the Hermit. Trying to let you guys see the quote. This lighting is terrible, I'm sorry. And the quote here is, "The wise man is he who possesses a lamp of his own." Isn't that beautiful? I love that. And it's so true. So, so true. We all need our own lamps. This one is the Hangman. What I really love about this one is how he's suspended from the ceiling. Usually when you see the Hangman, he's hanging from a tree, but in this one, he's hanging from like a dome ceiling. It looks like in even some cathedral or something. It's very beautiful. And the quote on this one says, "Suffering is a treasure, for it contains mercies." Yes, the mercies of growth and wisdom that comes from going through trials, right? And this is the Ace of Staves, otherwise known as the Ace of Wands in the Rider-Waite deck. And the quote on this one is, "I am the polo stick and you are the ball." How perfect is that for Ace of Wands? That says it all. Really captures the energy of the Wands. Take action kind of energy. And this is Ace of Cups. And the quote is, "I am intoxicated with love's cup." And this one is Two of Cups. I love this design here in the middle. It's so beautiful. Are they fish? Maybe they're fish or dragons or something. They look like they're intertwined, and I just think it's very beautiful. And I love that whole, Eastern, kind of like, like you'd see the Alhambra, those windows, those Morocco or something, And the quote here for Two of Cups says, "Love is a boundless ocean in which the heavens are but a flake of foam." Yes, that is what really intoxicating love feels like. And Four of Cups. The quote here reads, "No sickness is there like sickness of heart." Yeah, see, this one is kind of a slight variation for me on the Rider-Waite. In the Rider-Waite, we see the man under the tree, and he looks just kind of like bored or wistful or maybe apathetic. Here, it's sickness of heart, so it's taking it to like that extra level. So yeah, it's just some of the meanings don't exactly correspond. They're slightly different. And some of them are just out and out different. Nine of Cups. Oh, I think this one is one of my favorites. I love that heart with the eye and the wings. So beautiful. And the quote here reads, "God will grant you whatever you desire in your heart." Oh, I'd like to get that card. And then Three of Coins, or Three of Pentacles. Cute little honeybee here. And the quote reads, "God opens the door of knowledge to the bee so that it builds a house of honey." Yeah, I think that really corresponds with the Rider-Waite, because, the Rider-Waite is the guy standing on the bench, and the stonemason and the two men are watching him or consulting with him. So he's like maybe an apprentice, or he's learning as he goes, as he's working there. And Nine of Coins. I think this one has my favorite quote of all on it. "Seek the purchaser who is seeking you." Oh my God. I love that so much. That is what I'm going to be doing this year, by the way. I'm going to be seeking the purchaser who is seeking me. Yeah. And I'm going to get a good price too, hopefully. Yeah, that is exactly what we all have to do. We all have to draw those people to us who are suited to us, who we can help, who we can enrich, and who can enrich us. It's a mutual thing. I just love that. And Ace of Swords. The quote on this one reads, "Be like a polished sword, free from tarnish." Yeah, that's perfect, Ace of Swords. That sharp, clear thought, that idea, or, way of thinking. Untarnished. Love that. And then Eight of Swords. And the quote on this one reads, "Untie the knots from my hands and feet." And then the last one is the King of Swords. I wish you guys could see the colors perfectly. Again, they're looking washed out in this lighting. They're so much more vivid and bright on the actual cards. But anyway, I really love this king. He looks so regal sitting there. And the quote reads, Rejoice in the present. Your heart will soon open up. Yeah, see, this is one of those where I do not think it corresponds with the Rider-Waite at all. The Rider-Waite King of Swords always makes me think of just a very logical, intellectual, you know, super intelligent man. Whereas this one is just, it's talking about your heart opening up. That seems more like a Cups kind of a sentiment. But anyway, like I said, I have to read the book and read the descriptions and get to know the cards better. So, yeah, so that is my Rumi Tarot. I really, really enjoy it. It's a beautiful deck. Very beautiful deck. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, look forward to some of those, you know, daily draws from some of my decks coming up in the new year. And also, I'm going to be posting, a video about decks I got for Christmas, because I scored some really nice decks this Christmas. I got some as gifts, and I also went and bought some for myself, and they are really, really cool. I'm sure you will love that. And, yeah, a little bit of news. I'm going to be, attending a workshop given by Doreen Virtue in March at the Metro Toronto Convention Center. She's doing an Angel Tarot card workshop, a one-day workshop, because they're having an I Can Do It, a Hay House I Can Do It conference here in Toronto at the same time. She's one of the speakers, and I guess she's going to be doing this workshop at the same time. So I signed up for it. I can't wait to take it. I actually have a deck already. But anyway, apparently at the end of the day-long workshop, you get your certification as an Angel Tarot card reader. But it just sounds like a lot of fun. I love Doreen Virtue. I love her books. I love her. I love her radio show. She has a radio show on Hay House. I think it's called Angel Therapy or Angel something. Anyway, she's an, you know, as you know, she's an angel expert. So I'm really looking forward to that in the new year. So I'll be definitely telling you guys about that when it approaches in March, when it takes place. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry I deleted the other one for those of you who saw it already. But, you know, I had to put another one up because I wasn't just going to, you know, not talk about these decks. Okay, so I will see you guys soon with my Christmas video. Okay, bye.